Hi, Dr. Tamara Harville here to talk to you today about critical thinking skills. Because while you are born to think, you don't have critical thinking skills. You have to learn how to critically think. So, what exactly is it? Critically thinking is a skill that requires intention, understanding, purpose, and discipline. It's a skill that can be taught, and it's an important part of literacy, but you have to be wanting to learn it, willing to learn it. A well-cultivated thinker, critical thinker is one who questions everything. Don't take things at face value. Question it. What was their purpose? What do they mean? Why are they saying what they're saying? Are they contradicting themselves? Are they giving you enough information? And then assess the information. Is the information correct? Is it current? Is it relevant? Interpret what the information means, especially if they have graphs and studies. What are they trying to say? What am I trying to say? What is the interpretation? And then test any criteria or assumptions they make. People make assumptions all the time. Are they correct or not, though? You're going to end up coming to a reasonable conclusion or a solution to a problem. Most importantly, though, you need to think with an open mind so that you can learn more. And then once you learn it, you can communicate it effectively so that you can help others learn it. There are several levels of critical thinking, and we are going to talk about each one: knowing, comprehending, applying, analyzing, synthesizing, and evaluating. Knowing. This level is what's already in your noggin. What do you already know about information? And then how you can apply it to the class. So you might be asked to define vocabulary from your textbook or argument terms, recognize MLA citations, notations, symbols, um, formatting, that sort of thing. The comprehending level, this is where you take what you know and then you apply, or you take it and you expand upon it with course material that you memorize, such as paraphrasing and summarizing. That's taking somebody's big work and condensing it down into a nugget that you can understand and remember. Provide examples and ideas to help you remember. Maybe explain the relationship between and among ideas, or restate a problem that demonstrates understanding of the question that's being asked. The applying level is taking what you have been taught, what you've learned, and apply it to something else. For example, you may apply audience appeals to essay content, apply MLA documentation, rules and conventions, citations, all that jazz. Use essay structure to organize these ideas and understand the instructions so that you can complete assignments. That's half the work right there, is going through the assignments and making sure you understand what's being asked, because not every assignment is the same. The analyzing is taking the information but filtering it out to break it up into arguments and claims, parts, so that you can discover the relationship between these parts and maybe evaluate the argument better. So you might be asked to analyze the effectiveness of a set of ideas based on audience appeals, analyze textual information as source material, or analyze events and ideas such as global awareness or situations in your community. Synthesizing, and I love this little image here, is taking all the information from two or more sets and then what you already know and sticking it together, blending it up. It's not saying this person says this person says that, this person, it's saying they agree with each other, they support each other's points, they add more to that point. That's synthesizing. So you might be asked to write introductions and conclusions, maybe that are independent of the essay. Compose a position paper where you stand on a side of an argument. Provide insights about global events, things like that. So that's taking information from various resources and then putting them together to come up with your own conclusion. Evaluating level requires you to then take all this information and apply it to whether or not it is correct, right? So you might take two different writers with two different topics and evaluate them against each other. who's more effective, who did a better job, and what made their writing better than the other person, even though they're not even the same topic, maybe. Evaluate multiple outside sources to see if they're appropriate so that you can include them in a position paper. It's like, which one are you going to use and why? So, critical thinking is a type of learning that, one, you have to desire to do it, and you have to think in new ways. You have to be using your intention, understanding, purpose, and discipline to apply this type of knowledge. This Bloom's taxonomy, cognitive domain, is something you'll probably see quite often, but it's taking everything together, all these stages, so that you can critically learn. I hope this has helped. Thank you.